Morning, y'all. Morning. I hope you can hear me okay. Hello. Good morning, you guys. So I wanted to just cover this very quick before I leave out for the day. I saw this and I was just like, okay, let me wait until they more people report on it. So basically, just for you guys that follow Dalton, I wanted to make sure that you guys had this information. So let's go ahead and play it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And this is about a shooting that happened, and I'm not trying to give you this negative news. I know if you don't watch the news, click out. I know a lot of people that don't watch the news. So this is definitely a news report. So if you have that energy where you just don't like to hear the news, this is about something like that. So I want to give you a warning. Okay. So we're starting with ABC 7, and it says shooter emerges from the bushes, injures 3 in Dalton at the balloon release. Let's go ahead so you guys can hear what they're saying.
News tonight out of Dolton, where 3 people were shot. It happened at 151st and Cornell. A village spokesperson says that witnesses told them someone stepped out from behind a bush and opened fire just moments before a balloon release. All 3 people are expected to be okay. Tonight, no one is in custody.
Breaking overnight, Calumet City police officers were involved in a shooting. Officers were called to an area near Buffalo.
Y'all, it's the Wild Wild West. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Conscious. Good morning, Raging. It's the Wild Wild West. Now, what they did not tell you was that was on the block that I have to say it. I know people get mad when I tell the truth. That's where St. Patrick's is. So that's right there. And we covered that. I'm not saying that the shooting happened at St. Patrick's. I'm not saying anything like that. But just so you guys know, that's on the corner of St. Patrick's and before you get on the expressway. So 151st, wait a minute, 151st and Cornell. Wait a minute, no, I got it wrong. Hold on. I got it wrong. I'm telling you the wrong thing. Hold on. That's the second bridge. So what they're doing is they're repairing the bridges over here. So wait a minute, let me take a look. I can tell y'all exactly where it is. Let's go. I mean, they came from the bushes.
South suburbs, 3 people.
Why they came from the bushes? Okay, let's see. Because they're cutting out what happened. They're repairing 2 bridges in Dalton. So the road and bridge fund is working. So let's take a look together.
Were shot at a balloon release.
Yeah, the gunman apparently waiting in the wings to begin this assault. Our Lauren Victory is live this morning outside of Dalton Police with developing details about what happened here. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Marissa and Adrina. Well, we're told that the 3 people shot are recovering from non-life-threatening injuries. They are expected to survive. This balloon release was happening at near 151st and Cornell in Dolton last night around 7 o'clock. That celebration of life never started. Police say someone...
Okay, let me see. That's the expressway to the right. Let me see. Hold on.
With a gun was hiding in the bushes as a crowd of about 25 to 30 people started forming. That's when the shooter stepped out and opened fire, releasing 30 to 40 rounds. CBS Skywatch shows multiple evidence markers in the street. This appears to have happened in a residential area. We're told the victims were grieving a former Dolton resident, but that person's identity, as well as the names and ages of those injured, haven't been released. The gunman is still on the loose. We are awaiting more details here at the Dolton Police Department about that shooter, as well as those victims, and we'll keep you posted as that information comes in. Reporting live in Dolton, I'm Lauren Victory.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let's go to the map because I want to retract that because just so you guys know, Tuesday we had an incident. Today's Wednesday. Tuesday we had an incident over here. Monday we had an incident over here, and Saturday we have an incident over there. Again, I'm not saying that happened at the place because I don't think they would be doing a balloon release there, and actually they won't be open that late. They close pretty early, but it's the area of 151st and Cornell and Dalton. Just so you know, I'm pulling it up because now I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you go right here, we're close to Blackstone and the expressway. So I just want to show you guys. Oh, she open? Okay, so right here. Because they'll say it's Calumet City. A lot of people say it's Calumet City. But there's your expressway. So it's houses over there. And you're going into Calumet City. So you got Menards, you got the hotel right there. You have the bowling alley. So it's on the border of Calumet City and Dalton. Like they're right there on the border. So just making sure you guys know that. Okay. That's so sad. Okay, a balloon release can happen anytime. Maybe they just felt like, I know people are like, what, the balloon release was at night. I don't care. You know what I don't, this is my opinion and I'm sticking to it. Don't come here and do nothing like that. And this is the old lady in me just telling y'all, um, it's not their fault. That's not their fault at all. It's just so dangerous in the summer. It just is. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. Be careful. Trim your bushes. Make sure your bushes are trimmed. Because that's a big thing. They can hide in the bushes. Trim your bushes. Make sure you're all good right here. And make sure it's no dark corners around your house. Because yeah, when it gets dark, it's crazy. So look behind you, look in your seats, look behind you, all of that stuff. I'm so glad that everybody's okay. I just want to share this news. Maybe other YouTubers will pick it up and break it down a little bit better. I can't do that today, but this did happen on 151st and Cornell. And that's the, hold on, I want to show you one more thing. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, because I had to Google one thing I knew. I was like, oh, okay, I'm right. Be careful over there. Be careful over everywhere. Be careful going in and out of places by yourself. Put a location on your phone. Tell people where you are, and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna play it for the people that came a little bit late. Okay. And go ahead and just, check on your luck. Thank God they're okay. We just heard about the young lady in Chicago that everyone's covering right now and what happened to her at 9:30 in the morning. I don't know what's going on with people right now, like outside in the, what's going on with people in the world right now. Um, be careful. Be careful. So we did CBS, we did ABC. Did we miss any other news outlet? Let's see who else covered it. Let's go back to ABC. I mean, you out there trying to celebrate your loved one who passed away and somebody come out the bushes. Like, be careful of that stuff. Like, that's crazy. It ain't the first time we saw the bush incidents happen and stuff like that. Y'all be careful out here. Look at your surroundings. Okay, protect yourself. Let's go here. Going back to ABC and putting the link in the chat, and hopefully someone else covers it. It'll probably be developing, but I'm glad they're okay.
Tonight out of Dolton, where 3 people were shot. It happened at 151st and Cornell. A village spokesperson says that witnesses told them someone stepped out from behind a bush and opened fire just moments before a balloon release. All 3 people are expected to be okay. Tonight, no one is in custody.
Breaking overnight, Calumet City police officers were involved in a shooting. Officers were called to an area near Buffalo
I
and
just want to
Sibley
see
for
what
a
happened in
report of
Cal
men
City right
fighting.
quick. What
Police
day is
arrived
this?
to find several people shooting at each other. Police say one of the armed suspects turned toward officers and refused commands to drop the weapon, and that's when officers fired shots. Nobody was hit. The suspects ran away, but police later arrested one person. At least 2 guns.
Okay, so this story was September the 9th.
Two American
For
20s.
Dalton. And it says 3 people were injured in a shooting at South Suburban. Don't say nothing. Choose. We know. Being from here is very interesting to see this, and I want to say it's even more interesting to see the coverage we had last year on Tiffany. And I saw a little bit of that board meeting, and I've told you guys upfront and honest, it was people that would vote for Napoleon as a senator and vote for Tiffany as a trustee. It wasn't anybody that was sitting up here saying they did not like either one of them before they ran together. And that's just the honest to God truth. And you don't have to take my word for it. You could tell by what? How they excelled and how they won elections. So when I see what's happening now, and how silent people on the outside are without knowing, and I'm not saying they get mad when you say the outside. It's not that. When you're saying what's happening in the community, at least have a little bit of what, I don't know the word I want to say right now, but give us a little something. All they were doing against Tiffany, for anybody said anything, you're a Tiffany supporter, you're this. And when y'all looked at that board meeting yesterday, I was in Brian's Gate, Chicago's meeting, his chat, and I said, wow, like no one's saying nothing. Like no one's saying anything. Nobody's screaming, you're going to jail. No one's saying anything crazy. And right then they're like, we're not telling you nothing. We don't gotta tell you nothing. Get it? It's bonkers to me that people don't want to see that. You know what I mean? It's interesting. So I just want to make sure I report on positive things and other things that happen here. So it says, this is not so positive. It says 3 people were injured in a shooting at South Suburban balloon release on Tuesday evening, a spokesperson said. A Dalton spokesperson said witnesses told them the shooting happened as a balloon release was about to take place on 151st and Cornell. A suspect concealed in the nearby bushes stepped out and opened fire. 3 people were shot and taken to local hospitals. The spokesperson said the victims appear to have non-life-threatening injuries. Detectives are on the scene and no one's in custody. Further information was not immediately available. Okay, so there you go. I just want to make sure I let you guys know what was going on. Just pay attention, because like I always say, it's real people lives. This is real life, okay? And I'll talk to you soon, y'all. You enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon. I have more videos coming out today. Bye.